Hey everybody, welcome back to Canada's boxing channel. Hope everyone's doing well. Gotta say it's still snowing here, which is more than slightly depressing. So maybe I should take my golf clubs back downstairs and then the snow will eventually stop, you know? Like, what can you do? Anyhow, let's get to boxing. So, Keith, one-time Thurman from Florida, made a welcome return to boxing today in Australia. Thurman, who is now 36 years of age, has been out of the ring for 3 years. He now moves to 31-1, 23 by way of, and he fought the very game and keen young Australian Brock Jarvis from New South Wales, who is 27 years of age and now moves to 22-2, 20 by way of. The fight was at the Harden Pavilion in Sydney, New South Wales, and it was the headline event on a no limits production card. The fight was, of course, at super welterweight, right? I thought Brock started really well. He took a big right hand in the first round, and he came back very strong. He did a lot of good work to the body, caused Thurman to cover up, but you could see even in the first round which was clearly Jarvis's best round, you could see that there were levels to this game, and it did not look as though Thurman had lost much at all, really, by the layoff. Now, to be entirely fair, Jarvis is not a massive test, but Thurman covered up. Like I say, Thurman came back with some strong uppercutting, and the second round was pretty much, Thurman getting himself into gear, figuring it all out. There was some decent back and forth. Jarvis certainly came to fight. Absolutely. You can't sort of take anything away from him. He definitely came to fight, and he put up a good showing in front of what is really a hometown crowd, right? Sydney's in New South Wales. He's in New South Wales land. But by round three, Thurman had it all figured out. Some good body shots, some big rights, and then a left hook dropped Jarvis, who got up on 8. He was very wobbly. I didn't think he was going to get up, to be honest. He was very, very wobbly. He got up and the ref brought him forward, and you could see that the ref was, in fact, it was very good refereeing. We'll get to that in a minute. But you could see that the ref was looking at him very carefully. And I think pretty much everybody at this point realized that the writing was on the wall. And it most certainly was. The ref says, okay, continue. And a couple of seconds, he dropped him, Thurman dropped him with a big left again. And before he was going down, the ref was moving in. Like, the referee was having none of this. Whether or not Jarvis could have got up, sort of moot. Maybe he could, but there would be no point. And the ref was doing, like I say, good work. Perfect refereeing. You've let the fighter have a go. You haven't stopped it prematurely. You've kept your eyes very carefully on the fighter, and you've jumped in to protect the fighter. I mean, that's what good refereeing is all about, right? Clearly disappointing for Jarvis, but to lose to someone of Keith Thurman's caliber, it really, isn't anything, right? Thurman said some good comments afterwards. He dedicated the fight to his young daughter, thanked his wife, and thanked his other daughter. He said how much he really liked being in Australia, and was looking forward to coming back. Said he's got a lot of fans in Australia, and it was a good post-fight interview, to be honest. The MC asked him to sort of walk through the fight, and Thurman was more than happy to do so, right? And then just as it was wrapping up, the MC said, well, Tim Tszyu, who was actually one of the commentators, has got a fight coming up, and if all that goes well, are you interested? And of course, Thurman, he's very interested. he starts calling out Tim Tszyu right there. And Tim Tszyu is, they split the screen, and I'll try and get it as a thumbnail. Tim Tszyu is like doing, finger in front of lips, basically, shh, be quiet, stop talking, kind of thing. And Thurman's giving it the big I am. So that could be an exciting matchup. It was a good call out. It was, it was the kind of thing that you like to see. And Tim Tszyu was, very relaxed. He's sitting there in the commentator's box, right? He's, just shh, but that would be a good fight. I'd like to see that. I thought Thurman did very well. He did say that the reason he'd been out of the sport for such a long time, he'd had a lot of camps, that they'd fallen apart, there was contract disputes, and then he used that sort of generic catch-all word, politics. So it appears that whatever was preventing him from carrying on his professional career has now been resolved, and look forward to seeing him resume. And if he does get to fight Tim Tszyu, I think that'd be a good fight. I'd look forward to it. Okie dokie, there we are. There's the results from Australia. Let me know what you think of the fight, if you got to see it. It was broadcast on Fox Australia. Let me know. Would you like to see Thurman and Tim Tszyu? And if you like this video, please like. Please share the video to friends who may not yet be familiar with the channel. And most of all, please hit that subscribe button. We're definitely growing. This is fabulous. I look out of the window with a groan as I may have to go and put the snowblower back on the tractor. What a bonehead. Okie dokie. Thanks very much, folks. See you on the next video. Cheers. Bye-bye.